Hi, my name is Mariam Ali, and today we're making an interview with.
Benjamin.
Hi, Benjamin. How are you?
Fine, Myron.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
19. What's your nationality?
Okay, I'm Cameroonian.
Nice, nice. First year?
Yes, I'm first year.
What's your major?
I do civil engineering.
I want to ask a few questions about your culture, if that's okay.
Yes, that's totally fine.
Great. Tell me something that's known about your culture.
What is known about my culture? Cameroon is located in Central Africa and it has very diverse cultures which range from the Fulani people, the Bakossi people, the Western cultural people in my country, the Northern people, and the Central people and Littoral.
Okay, Tab, what is something that is not known about your culture?
What is not known about my culture? Okay, well, first of all, in my country we speak over 159 languages, and we are the third country in Africa that speaks the most languages. And also, Cameroon is one of the first produced, one of the top producers of cocoa in Africa. As well, we do produce other raw minerals which are very essential to well building materials as well. Like in Africa, Cameroon is also one of the top producers of cobalt. We're fifth in the list, and we also have a lot of private.
You have mentioned languages.
Yes,
What
languages.
languages do you speak?
Oh, as the native languages I do speak mine, which is Baleng. That's in the western state of the country. I equally do speak two more languages from the western state. I do speak Baham and Banjul,
Mhm.
and I can equally understand a few other languages from the central state in Cameroon.
Okay, now let's go with the food. Tell me a little bit about the famous foods in your culture.
Famous foods in my country, you have Ero, Taro, Ndule, Okok. Those are the four best.
What is the most top famous one?
Top famous Ndule.
Can you describe the indole?
Oh, it is made with bitter leaves, which are cut down and mixed with groundnut paste and a lot of oil as well and shrimps.
Nice. I'm hungry to try that. Okay, let's go to the music.
Okay.
So, what is your country like famous for when it comes to music?
Different styles of music in my country, I would say there is Ndombolo, Bikuti, Makossa, Lasiko.
That's your
Yes.
Um, what is your favorite?
Favorite song is Soul Makossa by Manu Dibango.
Can you explain Sol Makusa?
Oh,
What
Soul
is it about the
Makossa,
song?
Soul is the genre of music, and Makossa is a style of dancing in my country.
What do you think your culture or your country specifically suffers with nowadays?
Nowadays, we do suffer with the crisis on the western side of the country, which is the Anglophone crisis, because Cameroon during the colonization was being colonized by France and Britain, who agreed to share the territory. And the British side of Cameroon was given the option to either join Nigeria or remain in Cameroon as part of the country, and they chose to remain in Cameroon. And they being 20% of the country's population are in minority and in obvious, how do I say, discrimination. And so nowadays there's a strike, and the Anglophones on the western side are trying to get up from Cameroon.
What do you like if you were the president of your own country?
Yes.
Do you think you have a solution for this? Do you know a solution?
Currently, I do have a solution, which I'm not sure will 100% work,
But you can provide.
but I can provide, yes.
Like?
Oh, the first solution is opening more the boundaries at the ends of the states to permit the local populations to walk around the country more freely. I will also work on providing more roads, or like better built roads in the country, and more university facilities.
That is so great. Do you think you would give anyone like advice how to travel to your country? What would you tell them? How would they tour there?
Oh, how they talk. The first place I would advise anyone to visit in my country is the coastal area, which is closer to the littoral in the southwestern states of Cameroon. Enjoy the beaches, enjoy the view. And secondly, I would advise someone to visit the mountainous areas of the country, which are found in the north, in the Adamawa Plateau. The mountainous views are really incredible, and there's equally lots of minerals and lots of diversity, like like natural reservoirs, like plants and trees, and equally animals. And to also visit the western states, which has like the most hills in the country. The view is really incredible, and also you can find lots of wild animals or okay, well, illegally being hunted, and most of the times not. But then the view, and you can also look around and watch those animals on a certain distance. Yeah,
Great. I would go there sometime. You should invite me there once.
definitely.
Tell me a little bit about your culture's history.
My culture's history. I'm from the western region of Cameroon. And in the western region, we speak about 50 languages. It is divided into 8 to 12 tribes. I'm not very sure of the numbers. And I am from Baleng,
Hmm.
which was one of the first tribes to arrive in the western region of Cameroon. And as a culture, for me, we do have traditional dances which occur every 2 years, where a boy turns into a man after some traditional rites and dances. And it's a very big festival, and most of the times people come from all around Cameroon to watch the dances.
Tell me a little bit about sports in your culture.
Our sports in my country, football is the most popular sport to be
Hmm.
practiced, and we have a lot of famous footballers. We have legendary footballers as well, like Samuel Eto'o, Roger Milla, Patrick Boma. Those are like top ranked legends in the world for football. And currently, we do have a lot of football players as well. We do have Choupo-Moting, Andrew Nana, Brian Bimo. Those are some examples of footballers. The list is really long, you know.
I get you. Okay, what sports do you like to play?
Oh, I do play football and basketball.
What are famous movies in your culture?
Those movies, series, you mean?
Or
But
series,
well,
of
the
course.
cinematical industry in Cameroon is a lot more based on the cultural aspect of the country, which I do very much appreciate. And it's most of the series are very enjoyable. Well, one of them which I did watch and really enjoyed was La Reine Blanche, sorry, which translates to the White Queen. Well, I'm gonna spare the details of the explanation because it's kind of long. But well, that's my favorite series. You also have other series which most have been produced by the same producer.
Okay, so every country has its different contents in media.
Media.
In your country, how does the contents go there in media? Like, what's content that is very famous in your country when it comes to media?
Oh, most of the times it is more of spreading out the local cultures of the country, and equally like in the aspect of dances, like so many Afro dances, local dances from our country, as well as dances from other countries. That's a form of appreciation of other people's cultures as well. And you equally do have some people on the media talking about the political issues of the country.
So, what makes your country different from other African countries?
I would say the biodiversity,
Mhm.
because in other countries, like you have mainly just one biological aspect.
Mhm.
Like maybe if it's a coastal country, maybe have just the coastal view, which is very well developed, or a touristic country, that's the case for most touristic countries. But in Cameroon, you do have lots of different aspects of the world. You have coastal areas, you have mountainous areas, you have the platforms, you have the savanna as well, which is very diverse, and we do equally do have a very diverse number of animals.
Thankful so much for this interview. It was very nice meeting you, Benjamin.
You're welcome, Mary.
And thank you.